Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Here I am doing another potato chip block. This one's kind of fun and I think it's a little bit whimsical, but it is based on the original. So what we're going to do to get started is we're going to start by taking the 2.5, 4.5 and taking two and joining them together for the center and then adding these on the ends. So to make this block design, I am using a low volume or light colored background. I'm using as the center kind of a mid-tone for the colors that I'm using. And then I'm using a darker variation for the outer bit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take two of the potato chips and we're going to sew them together this way and then add them to each side. So another one here and one there, and then once that is done we'll take another two and add them to the bottom, so they'll be like that and like this. And for the purposes of what I'm making, which is going to be what I call a super small quilt, we use them for the preemie department at our local hospital. So this will be a smaller size quilt, but you can certainly make it larger by adding more blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and make 6 of these, and then I'll join you back here to show you the design and how they go together. Okay, so I've got these made and I've made 3 of the pink and 3 of the purple. So essentially what's going to happen is on the top row, I'm going to have purple, pink, and then another purple. And then on the bottom row, I'm going to do the opposite. So this will be the center, and then I'll have a pink and a pink. Because most of these have slightly different border attachments, I'll show you how to do each one individually. So this would be the center lower, and I've chosen purple. You can, again, these are the colors I'm using. You can pick any colors you want. You can do them all the same colorway if you want. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to frame this block. So again, we're doing it in a traditional potato chip round style. So we're going to have 3 strips on the top, 3 on the side, and 3 on the bottom. And if you'll take a look, what I've done is I've done it in kind of a low volume look, so that we have the low volumes in the corners, and then on the top and the side in the center block are colors that match the frame that I'm using. So let me go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you how it turns out. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be piecing these together, join it on the side, do that on the other side, and then on the top and bottom I will piece these together and then join them here. So I'll just get at that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this being the top row center block, which I said was going to be pink, which it is, that we will not be adding any strips to the bottom. So we'll be piecing together 3 strips on each side with the pink in the center, and then we will do the same on the top. So again, 3 with pink in the center. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. So now that we have the 2 center blocks done, we're now going to start working on the top row. And this will be the top left hand side, which I've indicated in this little graph here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to add 3 along the top and 3 along the side with the purple or a color of your choosing in between. For the top, you're going to have a potato chip, your purple or your high contrast, and then a 2.5 inch square. And on the sides, you'll have 3 potato chips. So you'll have light, dark, and light. For the right hand side, you'll be doing the same, but these 3 will actually be over here. So they'll be a mirror image. So let me go ahead and do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So we're down to just 2 blocks left to put together. Because we pre-sewn the center of 2 pink ones, those are the last 2 that we need to do. This one is the bottom left row, which I show here. And basically it's pretty close to what we did in the top row. What we're going to do is we're going to add a 2.5 inch square, a high contrast potato chip, a low volume potato chip. So those can be joined together with a 1/4 inch seam. We have 3 going down the side that are low volume, high contrast, low volume. And then we have the same as on the upper row, where we have a low contrast potato chip, high contrast, and another 2.5 inch square. So let me go ahead and do that. When we do the bottom row right, it'll be just a mirror image. So this is the only thing that changes, and it will go over to this side. And just for continuity, I do actually put the 2.5 inch on this side as well. So once I'm all done, I'll show you what they look like, and then we can do the final assembly. Okay, so I have all the blocks joined together or pieced together. There are only 6, so this part will go very quickly. So starting with the top row, I've got my purple left. I'll join it with the center pink, and then I'll add the purple right. So this kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. I don't know how much you'll be able to see in this view, but I will show you what it looks like once I have them all joined together. So here's row 1, all joined together. As I said, it's just 3 blocks, so it makes it very easy. These that we joined earlier will be the top. So next I will do the lower part, and it's actually pink, purple, pink. So I'll be right back. So here is the bottom row, and as I mentioned, we have pink, purple, and then pink. And you know you have it right when you have these purple sections facing out from the purple block, and the pink is facing out towards the border on either side. So now what I'm going to do is join it together here with the top row, and then we're ready to put the borders on. Okay, so I have all the blocks joined together, and you'll notice some color on the outside here. And I was playing with some border ideas. So I think what I'm going to do is do the wrong side of the fabric. It's a pretty bright yellow, and when it faced out, it kind of overtook the whole color of the pink and purple. And then what I'm going to do is wherever there is a other color, so this would actually go down here like this, and wherever these pieces come out, I have a lighter color that'll go here. So this kind of pulls into the center, and then it just kind of fades out. And I'll do the same thing in the pink area. And then again, I had tried the brighter yellow, so I'm going to turn that over and use the other side and work my way all the way around. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy right now. So this is how it'll come together. I will put the measurements in the video description so you know what I'm using. I had strips, so I actually have cut them to size. If you don't have strips and if you're using from your scrap bucket, you would be using your potato chips and the 2.5-inch squares to make up this distance. But because I'm using strips, I was able to cut this down to size. So this would be 6.5. Some of them are 8.5, some are 10.5, and then I do have a couple 2.5, which would be, or 4.5, which would be right here in the corner. Also thought about doing a design in the corner, but this is looking really busy as it is, so I really don't think it needs it. So let me go ahead and add the border, and then I'll give you one last look of the completed quilt. This has really been fun to put together. I'll also put the measurements in the description. It is under 40 inches. It is not completely square. And as I said, this is more for what we call our preemie, or the premature baby division at our local hospital. So let me finish this up and then I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is all done. It measures 36 by 34 once I put the borders on it. And as I always say, you can alter the size by adding more blocks in width or depth. You could also use a different size potato chip instead of the 2.5 by 4.5. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up, share, comment, and do all that fun stuff. And until next time, please sew safely and sew with Debee. Have a great day and bye for now.